Yo, what is good? Got a quick weekly recap today. Losing week, took 2 L's and 1 win, but the win was smaller than the losses. I de-risked on the win, and yeah, it bit me in the butt, and now I feel like shit. So, um, yeah, like I said, 3 trades, 2 losses, 1 win, 2 buy positions, 1 sell position, total lot size of 1.73, and then negative 1.35 on the week. So in the last 2 weeks, I have lost minus 3.35. Since I left to Sri Lanka, I have lost. Oh wait, these two cancel out, but it was like I've lost like 3% since I left to Sri Lanka, which is quite annoying. I feel kind of bummed out. I'm back to like only like positive 1% on the funded account now, and that's hitting me kind of hard because my goals have been based on making progress on the fund account, and now that I'm back at the same spot that I was back in like May, I feel like I completely lost and made no progress over the last couple months. So yeah, I lost. I feel like shit. I feel like the strategy don't work anymore, and I feel like my time is being wasted. Even though I am making, I am learning. I'm developing my mindset better. I am developing my, like my discipline throughout the days. But I'm still making some small errors that can only be solved by me following my plan fully. And I just gotta rebuild that self trust, rebuild that confidence in myself because, bro, ever since I came back from Sri Lanka, I've just not been doing the right stuff. But yeah, I feel like I'm not making progress in my life, and I feel like depressed. Like I want to just stop trading. I want to give this shit up. But in the back of my mind, I don't want to give this up. I know I'm gonna make money, bro. I know I'm gonna make money. Okay, I know I'm gonna make money. It's just like it takes some time. Um, you know, I will. It'll work out. It'll all end up happening. I just have to make sure that I follow my plan. Make sure that I trust and build that self confidence again, bro. I know what to do. I know I'm able to win. I know I'm able to win. It's just I need to stop making those bullshit ass mistakes that I was making back in February and January and March and April. And I just gotta rebuild that trust that I had in May, June, July. Well, not July, but May and June. May and June was the prime of this year. The sun was coming out, the birds were chirping, the grass was growing, the leaves were coming in, it was becoming warmer, biking out more, I was winning trades, and now everything is going wrong, bro. The winter's coming, fall is coming, bro. It's making me so suicidal, bro. It's like actually insane. But yeah, so I basically just ranted like this. But the main takeaway is that I need to like just build that self trust again, refocus myself, like stop caring too much about the fund account. Because I also had a conversation with ChatGPT, talking about like my issues. Yeah, it basically said like, bro, you just gotta like lock in, bro. That's basically what he said. But I mean, not he. I mean they, them. But I don't even know. But yeah, it's gotta detach from the fund account and just. He said zoom out. You're 17. 1 year in trading is nothing. But I mean, I feel like that's the thing, bro. I've been comparing myself to others too much too, bro. It's like I feel like, bro, I don't even know. But get back into the winning mindset. Just don't care about the fund account, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just gotta get dopamine. Like I need to feel happy about myself if I followed my plan fully, not if I won or lost. If I win, then I feel good. If I lose, then I feel like shit. I should only feel good if I followed my plan fully. If I didn't follow my plan, then I should feel worse about myself. So yeah. So the trades that I took, number one, this was a loss. Now, this trade was honestly quite good. We took out the NY lows and then inversed the gap to the upside, and I entered on this very simple trade. Got stopped out, not exactly sure why, but when I lost this, I felt like really shit because I really had like a hope in the back of my mind that I would be able to take this trade. I mean, that I would be able to win this trade, especially because it was a pretty long trade I was in. I was in for all of this. I was kind of having a hope that TP might have gone hit, but ended up getting stopped out. Not really anything I can control about. It's just like, bro, I just need to learn how to fucking follow, like not feel shit about this, bro. I followed my plan fully, and that's good. It's just like, bro, oh my god. Anyways, yeah. So I was feeling a bit sad. I was like annoyed, feeling like the strategy don't work anymore. But like this is just a regular loss because most of these past losses were just from me not following my plan fully. So that is something I need to work on, bro. This should delete, but yeah, very simple trade. This trade was a good trade. This was a normal loss. Just can't get too affected by it. The next trade was on GBP. I mean on Euro USD. Now, what happened? We took out the London lows, came 10 pips below here, so I was initially not going to look for something because don't want to go anything past 10. But then I realized when looking at the Asian highs, we actually had the New York highs from the previous week, the previous day, that were lingering right around here. So we come back into the NY highs and have a reaction to the upside. Because there was a 30-minute closure below the low, I was looking for continuation. So boom, inverse fair value gap, continuation on equilibrium, I'm very sure, and then 1 minute breaker structure to the upside, enter long, and TP gets hit. Now I risked 0.5 because this was kind of like a long off of a high, so I wasn't very confident about this, but honestly I shouldn't have de-risked, because if I have not de-risked, then this week would have been a higher week instead of a very losing week, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, TP got hit. I was originally having TP here, but the risk order was kind of bad, so I just moved to break even at this point. But yeah, TP1 got hit and we never moved up any higher, so that was kind of sad that we didn't move higher. But I mean, hey, at least I won, right? So then I'm feeling good about myself, and then we took another L. Now this, okay, yeah, so this trade, this was a good trade. This was a good trade. But now coming on to GBP, bro, I feel like I'm like my communication is like very bad. Like I don't know what I'm saying right now. But yeah, so London highs, we take up the London highs. We had news at 6:30 and 8, so I was willing to trade from between like 6:40ish to 7ish. But yeah, we break structure to the downside with the candle after news, and then we retrace back on up. Okay, so now we retrace into 5-minute equilibrium, as well as fill in a 1 minute fair value gap, and I enter off of the 1 minute breaker structure to the downside. Now, what could I have improved about this trade? So low-key, we had these fair value gaps here, and I was looking through all of my winning trades in the past, and usually there's not that many. Like, did it just get darker? But there's not usually like not usually like usually when there's fair value gaps, it doesn't matter if they're there, because usually they'll just go through, but recently, like the last 3 trades, they've been respecting the fair value gaps quite strongly. So maybe that's something like to note, to not take the trade. Like we respected this for maybe if they respect the fair value gap before, then I shouldn't do it. But like I feel like we were just going into equilibrium and then starting to move down. Like, bro, we had fair value gaps here, but we hit TP. We didn't have, but yeah, I feel like the fair value gap thing is just like me hallucinating. But bro, why is it so dark now? This is actually just a pure yap session, bro. Oh my god, this is so bad. But yeah, that was that trade. So was this a good trade? Yes, it was actually very good. We took out the absolute high, started moving down. The only thing I could have looked at was, oh wait, something to note. So number one thing, this was like 1 pip more than 10 pips, so maybe that's something I should have not looked at. And then also when I entered, we were 5-minute bullish on the 5-minute order flow. What the hell? 5-minute bullish order flow on the we were bullish on the 5-minute. But then we inverse 5-minute to the downside, so I don't really see that as like a negative, but maybe I shouldn't have entered on that. But this is a very nice reaction off equilibrium, so I really like that. It's just we held up this fair value gap and never ended up wanting to reverse down to the downside. Never ended up taking the London low as well. So yeah, that was yeah, so that's basically the week. Bro, the lighting is so bad. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you tomorrow or whenever I see you. Goodbye.